NBC Cable 8.
Previously on One Life to Live.
You're here at the crossroads. The choices you're about to make are crucial.
$100 for a date with the next woman who comes to the door.
Nora Bowe still loves you.
He doesn't want me. He wants a legal separation. And I'd only be fooling myself into thinking that I could change what's happened.
Hiya, Blondie. You lost or just slumming?
Neither actually. No, I'm on a mission.
Yeah, well, you won't make many converts in this establishment.
That's not what I meant.
Hey, listen. The owner probably can be for chasing customers, but I don't think a lady like you belongs in a dive like this, you know?
Now, that's very odd, because a friend of mine told me that this is exactly where I should be, at the crossroads.
Who else can we do? Everybody, ow, on a toast.
Tell you what, how about Asa, since he gave you the authority to fire Blair?
No, not Ace. Okay? Although he's a lot like you and Dorian. You all have agendas.
I beg your pardon, I do not.
Not when we're sleeping.
I'll tell you what, how about to independence? Yours and mine, I think you need a little refill there.
Ugh. You know what? Independence is good. Especially to mine.
Holden should be ashamed.
Never seen Kelly drink before.
She usually nurses one white wine spritzer, but tonight she's slamming down the hard stuff.
So, you afraid of losing your bet to Max?
No, I'm worried about losing my liquor license.
Now that your Aunt Dorian has kicked you out, where you gonna live?
I don't know.
No?
Haven't thought of that yet.
Oh, poor little homeless Kelly.
Well, I don't know about the poor part.
Well, you know what? It's no big deal. Do you know, before I came to Lambview, I was kicked out about half a dozen boarding schools in Europe. Seems like the old Kelly is resurfacing. And that's good, because I kind of liked her.
Well, maybe the old you would like to move in with me.
Max, was I right? I think I smell an agenda.
Oh, thank you. That what? I get a nice little slap in the face from you for extending my hand in hospitality?
Max, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't bunk with you if yours was the only house standing after the flood. You can't be trusted. That's okay, though. I can't trust anyone anymore anyway.
Just as well. I was going to charge you 10 grand a month.
Get out.
Usually the baby helps me decide what I want to eat, but I'm getting absolutely no guidance in the menu department. It's left me all alone. What are you looking at? What? Do I look like a whale? I mean, that's to be expected, but I know it's shocking still.
No. You never looked more beautiful.
Man, you don't believe it when you say it, but you do say it to make us feel better.
You don't have to pretend for me, Nora.
Pretend what?
What's going on in your mind right now? I mean, what are you thinking about?
Meat or no meat?
Well, if I had to bet, I would bet that it has something to do with that right there.
Oh, that. That is a legal document. I'm a lawyer. I've seen lots of them.
I'm a lawyer. I've seen lots of them. But this is me you're talking to, and that is a separation agreement from Beau. Nora, come on, you've got to feel terrible right now.
I would if I focused on it, but right now I'm focusing on dinner because I'm starved, and I plan to pig out.
Okay.
Or should I say to beef out, because I'm going to have the steak, and I'm going to have salad, and for an appetizer, I think...
Nora?
Nora, what's wrong? What are you doing here?
I followed you from the palace. I've been downstairs. I rang the doorbell, and I rang the doorbell. No one answered. I got worried. Are you okay?
Fine. I said I'm fine. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. I just don't agree.
Look, I'm just gonna have somebody come and pick this up later. I gotta get out of here.
We're gonna get through this. I promise. I'll help you.
One Life to Live, brought to you by Bounce, for freshness that stays up to 5 days.
It's a beautiful morning.
Bounce gives clothes, linens, and towels a freshness you can't help but notice.
And just smile.
In fact, you might find that adding a little bounce to your morning puts a little bounce in your step. And because Bounce has time-released freshness, you can count on fresh days day after day. So put a little bounce in your morning and have
A beautiful morning.
Pepperidge Farm Sausalito.
Mountainous, melt-in-your-mouth chunks of the finest chocolate. Baked up big with mounds of munchable macadamias. Craving chocolate chips? Reach for chocolate chunks.
Ticket, please.
Sausalito, one of the chocolate chunk classic cookies from Pepperidge Farm.
Sausalito?
Oh, yeah. They're that good.
All right, but there's one thing everybody in Washington can agree on.
That would be?
There's more heartburn than ever.
And more Republicans.
And more burning, more pressure.
More pain.
Yeah, and it's time someone did more about it, too.
Alka-Seltzer does more with more medicines than any antacid or acid blocker. Alka-Seltzer speeds complete relief to your worst heartburn and pain.
Yeah, Alka-Seltzer. This country deserves more.
You sound like a Democrat.
Democrats just promise more.
Alka-Seltzer, more complete heartburn relief.
I just want them clean. Oh, Electrosol tabs.
The blue layer breaks down stubborn food stains.
That's neat.
The white layer gently scrubs your dishes till they shine.
Wow, look at this dish.
Electrosol tabs, the next dimension of clean.
Only Salon Selectives has customized products. You mix and match for fabulous hair. Salon Selectives. Get out there and feel beautiful.
As a high school basketball coach, I eat a lot of late-night dinners. We especially like Stouffer's mac and cheese. It's got that great cheddar taste. It's a winner with this team.
Stouffer's, nothing comes closer to home.
Designed with floss in mind, the Colgate Total Professional Toothbrush has bristles that clean down and around teeth and along the gum line. Colgate Total.
ABC is taking Tuesday by storm as Mike and Nikki finally hook up.
All right, you're under arrest for solicitation.
So I guess we won't be needing these.
Then Valentine advice from the women of Sports Night.
What should I do once I get to her?
Be a man.
I've got that wired, right?
Yeah. The action heats up on Spin City and Sports Night, taking Tuesday by storm tonight on ABC.
Okay. You want to tell me what's so funny?
Sorry, I just have a hard time seeing you with a friend that would hang out here. We cater mostly to locals, tossing a few truck drivers. Not exactly your kind of crowd.
You might be surprised to find out some of the places I have hung out at in my time.
Okay, so what will it be? House special? Boilermaker? That's a shot of whiskey.
I know what a Boilermaker is.
And you'll pass, right? If you want a champagne cocktail, we're fresh out of bubbler.
Are you always this obnoxious, or are you just working on it?
It depends on the company. Some say I have a natural flair, along with a few other talents.
Which would be?
Make a hell of a drink. Years of practice. So?
Okay. You know what today calls for? A martini.
Ah, one of those days, huh? Is that why you're out wandering?
Yeah, you might say. But actually, the martini is a gesture to a friend.
Whatever. One martini coming up. Straight up?
Oh, yes. And so dry that the vermouth barely breathes on the gin.
Naturally.
Can you tell me where the fork in the road goes?
A few twists and turns. Probably take you anywhere you want to go.
A philosopher.
A professional bartender. We are required to sound that way.
Seriously, do you know where the road goes?
Philadelphia, eventually.
Oh. And what about the other one?
The other one. It's nothing that way except an abandoned factory used to make typewriters. Of course, you're too young to remember typewriters.
And gallant. What about beyond that?
Well, beyond that, you wind up in an entirely different era. Horses and buggies and simple living.
The Amish country?
But you can't go beyond that. See,
why not?
The bridge is out. Yeah, a lot of perils if you take that other fork. You made the right choice.
Why did you say that?
What?
About me making a choice.
I don't know, just small talk, I guess. Why?
There's no olive in this martini.
Yeah, I ran out, and I don't know where Marie keeps the supply.
Marie?
The owner.
Thought you've been tending bar for a long time.
I have, just not here.
So what you said about the road?
Could be true. Who knows?
There's no bridge out. There's no factory. No typewriters.
I couldn't really say. I've never been down that road before.
It's okay. Thanks. Lindsay, look, I know you're trying to help.
I think you should let me help you, because otherwise you're not going to get out of here. I know how much it hurts. Believe me, I've been there. And Sam and Nora didn't only hurt us. My son isn't even speaking to his father these days.
Sorry to hear that.
What kind of father would do that to his son? He's giving him all these lectures on morals and ethics, and then he turns around and he just shatters the boy's illusions with his own behavior. Though I can't imagine you ever doing such a thing.
There's no chance of that now.
I'm sorry. I know that Drew really looked up to you, and I know how much you loved him. You know, when I think about how Sam and Nora used your pain to get closer, I don't blame you for wanting to separate. Sometimes I think that the only way, you know, to move on is to just, you know, cut it off. You've got to stop living in fantasy, and I only know that because I learned the hard way. know what it's like to build a home and a family and have it turn to ashes. I know that it hurts. But sometimes the only way to get past something is to just start over.
Laura, what's wrong? Are you all right?
I'm fine. Really, I'm fine. It's just I'm got a little dizzy. Just a wave of nausea, that's all. Whew, I think I'm gonna go run put some cold water on my face.
Whoa, hey. Sit down. Okay, you're not going to be running anywhere, right? I'm going to call your OB right now.
No, please don't. It's really not that bad. It's
Well, you don't know that.
Yes, I do, Sam. I'm sorry. You're right. I am upset. That's all. And this little one is just reminding me that I got to get my act together. But I do think I'm going to skip dinner.
Tell you what, why don't I just call Dr. Dreyfus and he could meet us down at the hospital?
Absolutely not. I'm tired, that's all, Sam. Why was my pregnancy with Rachel so much easier? And don't you dare say it's because I'm older now.
Not me. Wouldn't say
Smart
that.
man. Will you do me a favor? Will you call a cab for me?
I will do you one better. I will take you home myself, and I won't take no for an answer.
Bless you.
Are you sure you're okay? Huh?
Fine, I'm fine. Really, I'm fine. The baby's fine. We're both fine. We're fine. We want to go home.
Fine. I'll get your coat.
There are 7 million kids in this country who wet the bed, often because their bladders haven't grown as quickly as the rest of their bodies. One product can help. That protects, yet looks and feels like real underwear. It's helping a lot of kids feel better about themselves. Good nights mean good mornings.
Today, we're going to discuss molars!
Let's be honest, tooth care has never been this exciting. Until now. Introducing new Trident Advantage with baking soda. Clinically proven to help whiten teeth and reduce unsightly plaque.
And next week, filling!
New Trident Advantage. As exciting as oral hygiene gets.
Chlorine. It's in tap water and it can fade colors. No wonder they're scared. All Color Cheer neutralizes chlorine while it cleans to help make water safe for colors. Cheer, keep colors alive.
I have 3 kids. I don't have a minute to eat right. I gained weight.
Introducing a new delicious way to lose weight from SlimFast. New Meal on the Go bars.
It's perfect for my life.
They're fantastic. The peanut butter's incredible. I lost 14 pounds on the SlimFast plan. Just grab a bar. It's lunch.
22 vitamins and minerals, high in calcium. A well-balanced meal in 4 fantastic flavors.
I feel great. I really feel like I have control.
New SlimFast Meal on the Go bars. Every day, balanced nutrition for a healthy life.
The bars are a great idea.
You've been through this before.
Oh, honey, you're burning up.
But it doesn't get easier. Your child has a high fever. Fortunately, you have Children's Motrin. You know that just one dose brings that fever down faster and keeps it down longer for faster fever relief that lasts up to 8 hours.
Look who's up.
Hi, Mom. Children's Motrin is the #1 choice of pediatricians and moms. Children's Motrin, today's choice for high fever.
You
Use one of these daily shower cleaners and you're missing something. The confidence you get from the Lysol name. Introducing Lysol Daily Shower Cleaner. Beyond saving time, it's the clean you trust. Till you have our word on it, you can't call it clean.
ABC Tonight.
Joey, being my best man when I get married, having our kids play together, you're not going to take that away from me, are you? There's nothing here that cannot be fixed. This can't be fixed! No!
An all-new NYPD Blue. ABC Tonight at 10/9 Central. Viewer discretion advised.
I cannot stand it when she takes her hair and she tosses it over her shoulder once she gives me one of her zingers.
Oh, yeah, you mean when she goes like, you know, you're just jealous of me because you don't have enough hair to do this, Lee.
That's it, that's so perfect. That's exactly why I got like this warm and fuzzy feeling when I said, "You're fired." You should have seen the look on her face.
Oh, well, actually, I did. She was still in shock when she came in here to smack me around.
No.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You deserved it.
Hey.
You know you deserved it, Max.
You know, I'll tell you something. The pain was worth the peace of mind.
What do you mean?
Well, even if I had a ghost of a second thought of regret of tossing her out on her ear, I just, well, well, not that I did, but I mean, that certainly banished it. I mean, that woman's not well.
No, I know Blair is not well. And either is Dorian. Okay? I understand. I understand why they can be upset about Mel, okay? Especially Dorian, but she is completely out of control. All right, and everything she wants is about revenge, Max. It's revenge.
Dorian and Blair, they deserve each other.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
And here I am letting them ruin my evening. No. You know why? Because there is a new Kelly on the prowl. Well, partly the old, but revamped.
Emphasis on the vamp.
That's right. You know what I am? I am the editor-in-chief of a fun newspaper.
Not that stodgy old banner.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? Who says I can't have a little fun?
Yeah, baby. Come on.
Dance with me.
Now?
Yeah, now. You know why, Max? I'm gonna tell you something. You don't know. You don't know if there's gonna be a tomorrow. You don't know if there's gonna be a later tonight. I'm gonna tell you something. We could be hit by a comet. We could be hit by an earthquake. But you can't be chicken. Are you?
You call me chicken? Me? Get up. I'll show you chicken. Come on. Come on.
A night for surprises.
This could be another.
Good evening. Well, what now? No, let me guess. A triple homicide, and I am suspect by default again.
Well, relax, RJ. This is an unofficial visit. Counselor, I was hoping I'd find you here.
Is it about the key? You come up with something?
Well, I haven't found out what it opens yet, but I did learn that it's a copy, and it was made locally.
Well, that's a start.
Mm-hmm. Enough for that drink.
Give this man whatever he'd like. On me.
Oh, it's about time you got loose.
Oh, well, I think you're right.
Mm-hmm. You do know that you're footing the bill for this evening, don't you?
Wait a minute, what?
Hey, you're rich. Besides, you already cost me $100 tonight.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What's the matter, Blondie? You haven't touched your drink.
I don't really like martinis.
Then why'd you order one?
It's gonna sound odd.
You being here at all is pretty odd. What's going on?
The friend that I mentioned to you before who said that I belonged at the crossroads. This is in his memory.
Memory? He's gone?
Yeah. He died on the Universal flight that crashed a few days ago. He was an alcoholic who was staying sober. But he never, ever lost his appreciation for gin. He was a very special man.
And it hurts. Yeah, I know about that.
You don't have to do this, all right?
Well, I know I don't have to. I want to. I want to help you.
You've been a big help. Right now, I just want to get out of here.
Bo. Nora was the love of your life, wasn't she?
Seemed like it. But maybe not. I don't know. It's funny when it all started, for us, everything was just so right that we didn't even want to get married.
Why?
I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's like if we made it official, then...
You would be afraid of blowing a really good thing.
And it looks like we had a point. We both chickened out at the altar. Neither one of us could say, I do.
Well, apparently you did.
Yeah. Because little Richard was there.
You're kidding.
The little Richard. Big as life, sitting up there playing the piano. We thought, man, this is fate. So we did the stroll back down the aisles, and we said, I do. Consecrated by rock and roll. We thought it'd last.
Sammy and I used to go to the museums together and look at all the great art, the great works of art. We would sit there sometimes just staring at each other. And I wouldn't say a word. It was as if we just knew what each other were thinking. Like, yes, yes. I mean, do you see it? It's so great. And I thought that was deep communication.
I wouldn't knock it. Whatever it was worth something.
Just not enough.
Well, Nora and I didn't just have rock and roll. It wasn't about what we shared. It was what we made up for in each other. You know, we filled in the blanks.
You completed one another.
Yeah.
That's what I've always wanted. You know, when I first came to Landview, I was kind of jealous, because all I ever heard about was Bo and Nora, Bo and Nora. Like, you know, it was one word. Like you were the perfect couple.
We were. For a long time, you know, we had our disagreements, but for the most part, it was terrific. Then things started to unravel, you know, there's that whole mess with Georgie Phillips. And then Sam came to town.
Well, maybe there is something to that destiny business.
Yeah. But what?
I don't know. But you'll figure it out.
I don't even know where to start. Nora's been the center of my life for so long.
Well, you're gonna find another center. And you're gonna get past this, I know that much. And I think that you'll do a lot better than I did.
You think so?
I know so.
Looking to make your chicken a little more lively? Why not rediscover the crisp, juicy taste that is only shake and bake chicken? Now there's something your family can sink their teeth into. Shake and bake really shakes up chicken.
You're why I bake a Duncan Hines cake. You're why I bake a Duncan Hines cake. Your smile gives me the inspiration to make a sweet sensation.
You don't need a special occasion to bake a cake as moist as a Duncan Hines cake. Just a special person.
You're why I bake a Duncan Hines cake. You're why I bake a Duncan Hines.
Hey, so what do you think of this Tidy Cats?
Honestly, Stinky, I think it's a gimmick.
But it's specially formulated, see, for multiple cat households.
But you know what that means?
No.
More roommates.
Tidy Cats. Multiple strength for multiple cats.
What makes Aquafresh whitening different than other whitening toothpaste?
Only Aquafresh Whitening has a patented tri-clean formula to get teeth whiter. Crest doesn't have it, neither does Colgate. Aquafresh Whitening for dazzling whiter teeth.
It's 6:10. I'm starving.
Me too.
Okay, it's time to feed the kitties. Hello.
Cats know what they want.
Whiskers, what cats want. A woman's body is about 70% water, yet it's natural to occasionally experience personal dryness. KY Liquid is water-based, non-sticky. It's from the #1 doctor-recommended brand, KY Liquid.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
On the next Sally, a wife's scandalous secret.
I did an X-rated movie.
An unsuspecting husband.
Why tell him? Because it's hard to hide this from him.
Daddy's little girl has a secret.
I'm thinking about joining the KKK.
You are in life-shattering secrets.
Don't hit me.
Shut up, sissy.
I must reveal my shocking secret next Sally.
Today at 3 on 23 ABC.
Every year, hundreds of people in Kern County need blood. That's why it's so important to donate at Houchin Blood Bank. You never know when you or someone you love will need it. This year, Houchin Blood Bank needs your donations more than ever. To donate, you must be at least 17 and 112 pounds. Please bring a legal ID and be sure to eat a healthy meal within 3 hours of donating. The following medical conditions will disqualify you, and you must know the names of all medications you've taken within the past 6 weeks. Please call Houchin Blood Bank. Remember, your gift of blood is a gift of life.
Carpet Outlet Plus. Every day is sale day.
Carpet Outlet Plus has the largest in-stock showroom with rolls and rolls of carpet and vinyl in a rainbow of colors, along with a beautiful custom order showroom. Plus what? Plus first quality carpet and vinyl, plus full manufacturer's warranty, plus big name manufacturers like Queen, Mohawk, and Horizon.
Carpet Outlet Plus. Every day is sale day.
Short Stuff buys quality used children's furniture, equipment, and clothing and saves you at least 50% or more. You've shopped the rest. Now shop the best. Short Stuff.
You're watching 23 ABC, Cable 8.
What's all this about a mystery key? Maybe I can help.
It's from Todd for Christmas.
Well, I guess Todd could afford his own private elf brigade.
Now that's a scary thought. Anyway, there it was with a note saying that he knew I could figure it out. Oh, it's driving me insane.
Well, it must have been for you to call in the police.
Just doing the ADA a favor.
Yeah. Well, to be frank, I think you've chosen the wrong man. If I put my mind to it, I bet I'd have better luck.
Maybe, but I doubt it, since I have the considerable resources of the police department behind me.
True, whereas I have contacts on the other side of the law, which is where Todd spent most of his time.
You have a point. Heck, I'll take all the help I can get. Welcome aboard.
Counselor, I think you know me well enough to know what my next question is going to be.
Dinner? You know, I haven't even thought about it yet.
Really? Well, I have to tell you that I have, and I know one thing for sure, I don't want to dine alone, so do you think maybe that you can help me out with this problem?
You know, I would if I could, but you see that briefcase over there? It's full of material I have to digest for a tough case that I have in the morning.
I see.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I suppose I'll have to survive temporarily.
Call my office tomorrow and we'll schedule something.
I'll do that. How's the drink?
Oh, and keep digging about the key. Okay? Thanks.
You know, I've got $100 that says I can solve the mystery of the key before your flat-foot friend.
So you're telling me that you and RJ made a bet that you'd hook up with the next chick who walked through that door?
Mm-hmm, and the joke was on me, because you walked in, I went, oh, here. I just handed the money right over, because I knew I was doomed. I mean, you and me, baby.
You and me, yeah, that's completely absurd. Ugh.
To go with the drink you're not having.
Oh, thank you. Actually, I think I'm going to be leaving.
Look, just tell me one thing first. What was it that got you here? I mean, did the martini man who died really tell you about this place? Because I still can't see you with any of our regulars.
I'm going to tell you, but I rather doubt you'll believe me.
Well, why don't you tell me and see what happens?
I had a dream. I had a dream that I was at the crossroads, right out there. And then I found it.
Whoa.
I told you, but it is actually the truth.
You had a dream.
I had more than one dream. I had a recurring dream. And I kept finding myself at this crossroads that I had never seen before. And then tonight I was out just driving around. There it was.
You hitting on me, Blondie?
Does it look like I am?
You never know, a man of my considerable charms.
And you never say anything seriously.
Heck no, that'll get you in all kinds of trouble. I don't need any trouble.
Okay, we've been talking for a while, but I don't know your name.
That's funny, I knew yours right away. Mine's Ben.
Ben what?
Just Ben.
Man of charm, man of mystery.
Wow, everybody loves a mystery. Right, Blondie?
Right. Just Ben. Wow. In my own bedroom. You don't give up, do you, Lindsay? You wait for a man who's hurt, vulnerable, and you're just right there to pick up all the pieces of what's left of his life.
No, just hold it. Okay, Lindsay hasn't done anything except be supportive while you and Sam ran around town making fools out of us.
Wait a minute, you're way off base there, pal.
You so angry at me you can't even see the pattern? First she gloms onto your brother when he's vulnerable about Vicky, and now you. At least Clint finally saw through it. Can't you even trust his judgment?
I don't trust anybody anymore. That's the one thing I've learned.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make everything worse than it already is.
Oh, right.
No, look, this isn't about Lindsay. It never has been, okay? So let's get off her case.
After what I just saw?
Now you know how it feels. But I won't give you the satisfaction of saying this is not what it looks like.
Get out of my house. Now. Get her out of here, Bo.
Chicken voila. Seasoned grilled chicken breast, pasta, and bird's eye vegetables all in one bag. So simple, it almost prepares itself.
Oh, sweet. You made dinner.
Chicken voila. Bring a little
wow
to your table.
The new age of beauty? It's Revitalique age-defying hair color. Revitalique infuses dull hair, even those resistant grays, with sensational color, vibrancy, and shine. Revitalique age-defying color from Clairol.
Women love shampooing with Clairol herbal essences, reveling in the natural botanicals and organic herbs.
Yes, yes!
But we'd also like to remind you, men like it too. Herbal essences, a totally organic experience.
This is your nose with nighttime nasal congestion. This is your nose with a Breathe Right nasal strip. Breathe Right lifts open your nasal passages with a simple spring-like action, which helps to relieve nighttime nasal congestion. Breathe Right. All night.
What makes Mulan a classic is the story.
Look at me.
It was all about honor. She was spunky. She did what she believed in.
We laughed and we cried and we feared.
There's lessons to be learned.
It doesn't matter who you are, you can really do anything.
I, as a dad, will want them to see it over and over again.
My son's already asked me for it, so I think we'll have to own it.
It's the Twizzlers Show, featuring the Pullenfield Dancers.
Hey, Baxter, what's for lunch?
Chicken noodle. Been eating it since I was a kid.
I used to eat condensed soup, too. And then I learned my ABCs. Newsflash, Baxter. You're an adult now. There's a better tasting soup. Progresso chicken noodle with only white meat chicken, big vegetables, and just the right seasonings. See what I mean?
Much better.
Told ya. Now, want to talk about that lunchbox?
Discover the better taste of Progresso. On night one, you will see what a storm can bring with it. On night two, you will be left holding your breath. And on night three, you will witness an ending you can't stop talking about. You can't afford to miss one night of Stephen King's Storm of the Century. ABC Sunday at 9/8 Central. See it first on ABC, then read the book.
Now, Taya, I thought you told me that you didn't have a love life.
Huh?
Well, the ex-commish sure looks at you longingly.
Oh, John? He's a nice man.
For a cop.
We're friends.
Well, I have a feeling, well, I think he'd like it to be more.
Well, that's very flattering, and so is your concern. But don't worry. I'm not about to get serious with anyone.
Good. It's good thinking. It's the only sure way not to get put through the ringer.
There is one thing I have figured out. If a guy goes after me, there's probably something seriously wrong with him. I mean, usually he's either a priest or a psycho.
Yeah. Yeah. And remember, cops are usually a little bit of both.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what you're looking
These are my fun feathers because we have a fun evening.
for. Whoa. I think you've had enough of that fun. Not unless your definition of fun includes spinning rooms and major hangovers. I think that's enough.
Spinning rooms, that sounds like fun to me. All you do is have to stand there and not even dance.
Till you barf on the bar.
Okay, you have a point. You know what? I need to go home. I do need to go home, and I need to check into a hotel. But you know what? Thank you for the party.
It was my pleasure.
You know what we need to do again sometime soon? Just Trash Blair.
Okay.
This was fun. Nighty-night.
Nighty-night. Adios.
Amigo.
Whoa. Hey, you know what? Here. You cannot drive yourself home in this condition.
Max,
Hey, well, I'll drive.
I am so
I'll drive.
fine. I'm
I
okay.
guess
Could you get my purse then, please?
Yeah, okay. Let it matches.
Sorry.
Neither of you driving. You're not driving.
Well, we'll get a cab.
Very good.
Okay.
Let's go.
Good.
After
right.
you. Ladies first.
Beautiful cloud. Thank you, bartender.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Damn. It looks like I could wind up losing that bet.
These days, you never know who'll wind up with whom, do you?
So, figure out why your dream sent you here? Seems to me your dreams would have better taste.
No, I haven't a clue. I expect I'm making too much out of it anyway. After all, it is only a dream, right? That's my son's position.
Ah, you have a son.
Oh, dear. Now, you see, I've gone and lost some of my mystery.
Gotcha.
And that's not fair because you still have all of yours.
So what do you think it's telling you? It's only a dream.
Did I have a choice to make?
But you don't know what.
No, not yet. I expect I'll figure it out when the time comes, and we'll make it.
I bet you're pretty good at making choices.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I am. Unfortunately, I don't always make the right ones.
Yeah, well, I can relate to that.
What do I owe you, please?
For the martini, nothing. You didn't drink it. The peanuts, they're $5. Hey, look, don't go yet. You're the only thing keeping me awake.
Eva, check, please.
Yeah, just hang on a minute, okay? Oh, no, you don't play.
What are you doing? Sit. What are you doing? Waiting for my wallet.
Okay, I'm sorry. Here, let me help you. I'm sorry. There's a lot of places been hit lately. I get nervous out here all alone.
Don't touch me.
Okay, look.
Leave me alone.
Drinks around the house, okay? No hard feelings.
Leave me alone.
Sorry. Blondie.
Bo, just so you know, I saw Nora home because she isn't feeling well. Lindsay, why don't we let Bo and Nora talk? Come on. I'll see you at the palace.
Okay.
Don't you see? She's just trying to destroy any chance that you and I may have of putting our marriage back on track.
Lindsay isn't the one that derailed it. That was you and Sam. I'm gonna be at the palace. When you get around to signing those papers, you can send them there.
They're signed. We're separated. Are you happy?
I almost forgot. Your wedding ring. Laura, are you okay?
Are you all right?
You're why I bake a Duncan Hines cake. You're why I bake a Duncan Hines cake. Your smile gives me the inspiration to make a sweet sensation.
You don't need a special occasion to bake a cake as moist as a Duncan Hines cake. Just a special person.
You're why I bake a Duncan Hines cake. You're why I bake a Duncan Hines.
First, the bad news. That red nose your cold's giving you, your tissue may be making it worse. Blow after blow, a tissue can irritate your already vulnerable skin. The good news? New Puffs Plus. It soothes better than that other national brand because it has lotion with aloe and vitamin E. Get the most soothing puffs ever. New Puffs Plus. It feels better because it soothes better.
Which after-shower spray cleaner leaves no dull residue? The answer is as clear as the label on the bottle. New Shower Shine from the Scrubbing Bubbles. They work hard after every shower, so you don't have to. If you're not using New Shower Shine after-shower spray cleaner, the forecast for your shower is mostly cloudy. New Shower Shine from the Scrubbing Bubbles. They work hard after every shower, so you don't have to.
Gosh, you know, I just went to use the phone.
You say once you got back, your wife was gone.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
What?
Have you checked the hot enchilada?
Oh, no. Millicent gets terrible heartburn.
Not this time.
What's that?
Looks like the remains of an individually wrapped Pepsid AC chewable.
Introducing Pepsid AC Chewables, the first chewable to stop heartburn before it starts.
Millicent? Is that you?
Start living heartburn-free with new Pepsid AC Chewables.
What if you could treat wrinkles like an expert would? Introducing ROC, Retinol Active Pure from France. Developed with dermatologists, this pure and active form of vitamin A works deeper, inside skin's surface, stimulating renewal, smoothing skin. Something more superficial beauty treatments could never promise. New ROC, Retinol Active Pure, visibly reduces the appearance of wrinkles in 12 weeks. ROC, we keep our promises.
I have a decision to make that could change my entire life. My marriage to Luke was something that I thought would last forever.
You walked out on our marriage.
Stefan and I shared a real love. I've spent my entire life trying to please everyone else. Maybe now it's time to please myself. Hey. How are you?
Just peachy.
I meant what I said. I didn't mean to cause you any more trouble back there at the house.
You didn't.
Would you like to come in and have a nightcap and just unwind a little bit?
Lindsay, that's a nice offer, but,
I know you've heard a lot of things about me. In fact, Bo, you've heard a lot of really awful things about me. I'm a manipulator. I'm a gold digger.
You've always been straight with me, though, Lindsay. And that's a lot more than I can say for anybody else that was involved in this whole mess.
Well, I'm glad that you feel that way. Because I like you.
Well, I like you, too. Lindsay, I've got to be as straight with you as you've been with me. I think you're beautiful, interesting, and a very complicated woman, but right now I'm not ready.
That makes two of us. That kiss, that was just a comfort kiss.
Night.
Good night.
How you feeling?
I'm numb. No pain, no nausea, so there's really nothing for you to worry about. You can go home.
Oh. Well, I'll tell you, I am worried. I'm worried about you. I'm worried about this baby. And I think you're worried, too.
No, I'm not worried. I'm a little nervous, that's all.
You think maybe you ought to get a little rest?
I don't think I could sleep. Ever. Maybe.
Oh. Well, then, if not for you, maybe you could get a little rest for the baby.
Yeah. You're right. I think little space probe needs some rest.
Okay. Okay.
Sam. Thank you. Sam? Are you going home?
Well, I'll be downstairs for a while, just in case you need anything, right?
Sorry, Junior. The lady's a good tipper. Hey, Blondie. I knew you wouldn't walk out of me like that. Not with so much mystery between us.
You're right. I couldn't leave. My car won't start.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
New cream savers from Lifesavers. Cream la la cream. Strawberries and cream. Cream yes, Lifesavers, yeah. New cream savers.
Times change. We change. But for over 30 years, women have made Dove the #1 beauty bar. Dove has 1/4 moisturizing lotion to leave skin softer than soap ever could.
Ooh, sinus pain, so much pressure, I just can't focus.
Mom, what's 13 into 260?
Kevin, just give me a minute.
Mom, you okay?
Now clear the sinus pain with Tavist Sinus Gel Caps. It's new. It goes beyond pain relievers like extra strength Tylenol to not only relieve pain, but unclog the congestion that may cause the sinus pain. So you're clear-headed again.
Can you say that again? You went too fast.
Why suffer sinus pain? Be clear-headed, clear through your day with new Tavist Sinus Gel Caps.
Does tossing one of these into your tank kill germs? Well, here's one way to be sure. Lysol Continuous Action Automatic Toilet Cleaner. It not only cleans, it kills germs. No other automatic toilet cleaner kills more. You have our word on it.
On the next One Life to Live.
So what do you say? Do you want to be my birth partner?
What the Banner desperately needs is an experienced reporter.
Got anybody in mind?
Blair!
Spend the night here with me.
Storm Week begins in 5 days with the storm of the century on ABC.